Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to tonight's stream. Unsure if we will get to the Mun tonight, but we will certainly try. Let's see, where are we? And how's everybody doing tonight? I'm just gonna go ahead and warp to the next day, because I hate playing this game in the nighttime. Alright, here we are. So to start things off, I'm probably gonna do one of these missions just to get myself a little more money, because I did spend a little money behind the scenes just to get a few things upgraded, so money might be a little on the tight side right now, so we're gonna open this up. We're gonna load what I've called the bus. We are gonna make it a little more stable though, now that I have unlocked a few more parts. So we're gonna go ahead and launch this guy. We're gonna make a little bit of money. After which, we will begin our attempt at getting enough science so that we can set up our asparagus staging and maybe make it to the Mun. So this is just a quick build that I made to get... I never even loaded the spaceship. God, that sucks. I guess that's what I have for having a casual beer before my stream. Forgetfulness. Forgot to load all my tourists aboard. So we'll make another attempt at that. Alright, so we're probably going to do maybe 2 quick runs to space like this here just to get a little bit of cash in our pocket so we can afford to build a bigger rocket, and we'll go from there. These will only be quick runs because we are going to use some time simulation in our favor. Also, we'll speed this up a little bit. We'll wait to get into space. Alright, so start the re-entry on this guy here now. We'll try to keep it somewhat in the retrograde so our parts don't get too hot. So this is what I'm calling the bus. So we're bussing 6 guys up and down to space, making some mad cash while we're taking advantage of that. So we'll recover that vessel. That should have gotten us close to 100,000. Yeah, just a little over. Now let's see if we can do one last flight. So we'll ferry a VIP, and we'll ferry, I see one for 5. Oh, those ones want to orbit. So we're just gonna suborbit Kerbal. We're gonna take the quick, easy way route. I could have probably even offloaded a little more fuel from this thing just to make these flights a little bit quicker. Again, we'll speed time up, make this go as quick as we can, and then that'll be it for our bus flights. Once we touch down, we'll worry about the real problems. Try to see if we can get a little more science unlocked so that we can get a few more parts that are going to help us get to our destination of the Mun. So I think what we'll do first is we'll build a space shuttle that's unmanned, and we'll send that out for our first trip. How about that? Go ahead and recover that. All right. Okay, so we got a decent amount of cash here now. I don't think there's any real upgrades we can do at the moment. None really of value. Hmm. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot that we can do right now to make it worthwhile. Let's see what these ones are. Well, those ones want me to orbit people, so we won't be doing any of those right at the moment. I'm not advanced enough for that yet. So first things first, let's go back to the potential rocket we have to get us to the Mun. First problem is I had too many engines on the lower portion. So we're going to swap that out for 3 down here. So we'll do 3 down there, and we'll swap this out, and we'll do 3 on the top portion. Now, big thing is we need to resupport our vessel. So we gotta find a way. That's not quite high enough for my likings. I am going to add 1 more tank of fuel. We're going to take Jeb out. We're going to send this as unmanned. Don't use radial engines, it's so inefficient. I don't really have a whole lot of other choices at the moment. Right now, like let me just recover this, I'll show you what I have. Like I just started this career, so right now my options for engines are kind of limited. So I've only got I got the Thuds, and I have a few of these here. I have the Reliant, and I have the Swivel. That's basically my only choices to get me to where I need to go. I guess you're right though, for the second, wait a second, that's not a good setup there. I guess I could eliminate those radials and switch this one out for non-radial. But ultimately the goal of doing the radial below was to just for the extra power, not so much about the efficiency, but just to get me airborne basically. Hey Pyro, yeah, I remember you, man. How you doing? It's been a while. Hope you're doing good, man. Are you still playing Ark? Let's see how we can do with that. That's probably not going to make it, but we'll try it anyways. Your Twitch had a stroke or something? Oh yeah? Why is that? Still an Arc Nerd 101? Nice. That's cool, man. I've actually given up on my my PS4 gaming now, and I've migrated to the PC Master Race. All due to my wife's judgment of purchasing a PC. Okay, so that's not quite what I want. I want to make this a bit higher. We'll say, yeah, 102,000 seems pretty good. You've been playing Ark for the same server for 6 months? Nice, man. You're building a gaming PC, I already got the graphics card. Nice, yeah, that's usually the most expensive part to buy, so if that's where you're starting, you're doing good. Let's get ready to do this. We'll get ourselves up to this maneuver speed. An old friend gave you one for free? Oh nice. What kind of graphics card did they give you? Hey Leland, how you doing, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream, man. Feeling like I probably should have added maybe one more fuel tank onto the bottom side of that stage. His dad works for an anti-terror squad and he gave me a spare graphics card. Oh, cool. Right on. What are you up to tonight, Leland? Oops. Yeah, this was a terribly inefficient attempt to get into orbit. My periapsis is going to be super low. I think I am going to have to change these engines out. Maybe I'll just do it as a two-stage rocket. We'll see how much fuel is left over here now in a second. You gotta go now? Alright, man. You have a good night, man. Glad to see you back. We're gonna revert this right back to launch, and we are gonna rebuild this rocket. Alright. Well, we don't want two of that in the same stage. Let's throw one of these guys right there. And I wonder if we can pin our supports a little higher here now. That's not too bad. At least it's halfway up the rocket. So that'll give us a little more stability on our launch. Hope so anyways. Look at how tall this thing is. Oh, we got some stuff. Alright, so far so good, guys. Alright, so let's get rid of these little small movements that we have, because we don't need minor movements right now. We need the big boys to control this thing. Alright, so here's hoping this one will work. You can see we're starting to expand our flight path a little bit. Altitude's not quite going to be where I wanted it to be. But at 97,000 we should be able to get a decent orbit. We'll get right back on that 90-degree line. And here's hoping that we can make it at a 75% burn for 1 minute. I don't know how much fuel we got left. Probably not. I gotta get some better efficient engines. It's gonna have to be my next thing. Although even the asparagus staging would be good, because with the asparagus staging we could make some real nice rockets. Alright, so we got a nice orbit. How much fuel do we got left? Oh yeah, we got tons. We're getting somewhere this time. So we'll get ready, and once we get to that waypoint, we'll start our burn. Started a couple minutes out. Like right here. Uh, 0.3 should be fine. So we're going to want to do one complete orbit. Hey, monkey. What's up, man? How you doing today? Let's do a few orbits. Am I an avionics fanatic? I am definitely an aviation fanatic. I love anything to do with space and anything to do with aircraft. Oops, not quite what I wanted to do. Add maneuver. Yo, thank you so much for that follow, man. Appreciate that. Where are we gonna get ourselves our best encounter? Is this gonna be where we get our encounter? I don't know if we can do it there, or maybe we'll do a couple more orbits and we'll try again. Where you from, monkey? Let's see if we can get this set up here now. All right. So we should be able to get an encounter right about there. So let's go ahead and warp to here. You study avionics since you can't fly a plane yourself. Nice, man. My wife is actually a aircraft structural technician. I don't know very much about it. I would love to learn more about it, but I don't have the time to go back to school anymore. I'm too old. So for now, I get to stick to playing simulators and all that stuff until I retire, and I can do it as a hobby. Alright, we're coming up on our burn point. We got 1 minute. We're going to start that burn a little bit early. Show us your weenie? No, wife. I will not show you my weenie. I'll show you later when you get home from work. That's my wife, Monkey. She's the one you want to talk to about avionics and aircraft. She knows more about it than I do. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the Mun or not. I hope I do. We'll see. You come from a family of pilots? Nice. Alright, so we'll get our encounter. The Mun encounter will occur right there, so let's warp to here. Excuse me. Excuse me. So about right here we want to add a maneuver to maybe we'll forget that one for now. Let's add a maneuver. No, fuck, wrong button. We'll warp to here. Won't let me auto warp. Problem is I forgot to extend my antenna. Alright, so now that we got full signal again, let's see what we can do when we warp a little further ahead. Slow down at the Mun encounter. Let's go not that way. Not that way. Shit, why am I pressing so many wrong buttons? Alright, we'll do a little warp. A warp-de-warp. Since you can't fly, you might as well design and study. Yeah, that's a good way of looking at it. Okay, so we're gonna warp to that location. And we are gonna get ourselves in orbit of the Mun. We're gonna use this strictly as a science probe. We're getting a little bit of science here. Do I got nipples? No, she hasn't dropped her off yet. She hasn't even messaged me actually, so I don't know if she's actually going to drop Nips off tonight or what she's doing. Monkey, in case you're wondering, Nipples is our dog. You love drones? Nice. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Oops. Let's see if we can bring that in for a nicer orbit. This one here should be okay. There we go, that's a nice orbit. Alright, so we're officially orbiting the Mun. Let's do some science. I was almost positive. Okay, yeah, there's my other science experiments. I was gonna say I thought I brought some more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to warp to right here where I'm outside the dark zone. Before we attempt any type of a let's see. So we don't want to transmit if we don't have a clear line of sight. Alright, let's transmit that data. Alright guys, we'll be right back. Alright guys, we are back. Mayday, mayday, the pilot left the cabin. All radio communication is lost. Yeah, the pilot had to go drain the snake. But he's back now. Alright, so we made it this far. Let's go back to the Space Center and use some of that science we just got. Let's see what we can unlock. We have 110 science right now. So there's a couple things we are going to need, like fuel systems. So we can get this, and we definitely need this here so we can set up the asparagus staging so we can get a little farther. Let's do that. We'll set that up. So what kind of contracts we can get here now. Okay. We still got lots of ferry contracts. Few other ones. Nothing too crazy. Who do we have as stranded in low orbit of Kerbal? Do I actually have somebody in low orbit of Kerbal? I don't think I do. It's lying to me. Okay, so what should we do next? Should we try to get to... Should we try to go to Minmus? It only appears if I accept the mission? Okay, that sounds like too much of a challenge. I don't think I'm quite ready for rescue missions yet. we're going to need to build a better rocket now that we have asparagus staging as an option. So let's scrap this guy. And we'll start from square one again. So I like to bring science with me wherever I go. Rendezvous is your favorite thing to do? Oh, I'm nowhere near skilled enough for that yet. I can barely fly, so... I'll save that one for another day. Alright, I am gonna need... I'll toss one of these here on top of this. And another one up here. We'll open that up, and inside of there, we're gonna toss that. And we're gonna put a small reaction wheel in there too, and we'll close that one up. The top one I'm gonna use as my battery bank. So I'll put the rechargeable batteries in there. When did I start to play Kerbal Space Program? I might have started actually like trying to figure it out maybe a couple weeks ago. I'm getting a lot of help from the people that come to my stream, which is great because I love the help that I'm getting from people. I am gonna ditch Jeb and Bob because I don't want to bring them with me. I'll go back to my construction phase again. Yeah, I'm still relatively new to this game, so you'll have to excuse my poor construction abilities yet. I'll stick a heat shield on the bottom. You may want to make a space station as a halfway point. Asparagus staging is outdated. Oh. I don't know much about that. I've just been going off of what people have been teaching me as I'm going, and asparagus staging was one of those things. So if they've modified the physics to the game, that's news to me. I don't know anything. And I don't know if I really have the ability to build a space station as a halfway point because I don't have anything unlocked as a way of locking pieces together. I don't have any docking mechanisms unlocked yet. That's too big. But I mean, the asparagus staging works kind of good for me for the time being, I guess, until I can figure something else out. At least I find that it's more fuel efficient and I can actually get places, which to me is nice because usually I can't make it anywhere. Do we want to go that route? Maybe I'll go one more of these. Base of this is going to get a swivel. I'm not sure what you just put in there because it's showing up as blank. Just hold on a second. I just need to see what that was. It's not showing up for me. Nothing wrong with booster stages. Usually this is what they mean with asparagus staging. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Alright, so here I need to put on those. Add a few more fuel stages below. Fuck. The most frustrating part is trying to get the parts to connect. Without turning sideways. I don't understand. There we go. And for the outside of these ones, we'll put the Reliant engines. Throw a few fins on there. I'll try to get down as low as we can. Toss some struts on. Actually, maybe I'll strut it right to the top. Alt disables surface attachments, so only green nodes. Oh fuck, that makes life way easier. Where have you been this whole time that I've been playing this game? I need more people like you in my stream so that I can actually figure this stuff out. It makes life so much easier. You're here now? Well, don't go anywhere yet, because there's lots more Kerbal Space program to come. Alright. So now we're going to set up some staging. Fuel. So this stage to this stage. this stage to this stage. Alright, I think that should work. We'll give it a test launch here now in just a couple seconds. I am going to take a quick second to turn on my coffee machine again, and I will be right back. Overkill, actually? Yeah, well, it's only overkill if you know how to fly the thing properly. Craft is too heavy. Unable to launch. Okay. So we'll save it as overkill craft. And then we'll upgrade our launch pad. And then we'll launch. And you know what? I really don't care about... Well, I suppose I shouldn't say I don't really care about Bob Kerbal. You know what? Maybe... What is my mission? That is a good question. Let's go back and we'll plot this out. So I've unlocked flight planning, but I still haven't really figured out how to do that yet. What do you think I should do? Where do you think I should go? Let's see. I think I might try for Minmus and do an orbit of Minmus and see how that works out. That's what we'll do. We'll try that and see how that works out for me. Yeah, we're gonna do it as unmanned. I don't trust myself to get him back safely yet, so I don't want to risk my guys. Ooh, before I do anything, revert flight to vehicle assembly. I just realized one major mistake I was making for asparagus staging. I'm gonna need one, which is which one? That's this guy right here, I think is one. And 4. Oops. God damn, I can't remember how to on-select these. How do I on-select which ones here I don't want to drag? I just want 1 and 4. There we go. Is that your that can go to the mud and back? Nice. I don't have the little space pod though. That's my downside. Ah shit, I fucked that up. So this is stage 1. So it's actually 3. Three and 6 is the first stage that I need. Then I need these 2. And then those 2. Perfect. Nice bird. Yeah, we have a basically have a farm here. I have 2 guinea pigs, a dog, and a parakeet. Okay, so let's give this guy a shot. We're gonna try for Minmus, but I'm gonna grab my coffee first. So just hold 2 seconds. I don't know about you guys, but I can't function without a coffee, so that is a must-have before attempting major space flight feats. All right, we're gonna go with full throttle. Okay, so you're right. Maybe it's a little overkill. Maybe we're a lot overweight. So overweight we can't even take off. But hey, we can launch some sick-ass fireworks. Ah, there's a fail. There's something else I just realized that I forgot. 4th of July? Yeah, 4th of July, 2 days late. That should also be in that stage. So I wonder if that'll make the difference. We'll try it. Oh my god. We have liftoff. World's slowest takeoff. Tower 1.1. Yeah. You would suggest looking into KER mod. What's the KER mod? Engineer Redux? What's that do? See, I've been having some major issues with some of the mods. I tried some of them, but I was getting like major issues. Oops. And the major issues I was getting all had to do with my game crashing. My game would crash constantly, depending on what mod I was using. It was just brutal. If you want to keep things, it's a glorified calculator basically. It just keeps things simple. Thrust to weight ratio. Ah. So let's see what we can do if we just basically, we'll rebuild this thing. Just much simpler, much smaller. We'll build it with half as much. And then I don't think we should have an issue getting this off the ground. Because you're right. I think the major problem is gives you thrust to weight calculations and delta V. Okay. Yeah, I still don't know enough about the game to understand all of the terminology yet. I know delta V has something to do with my velocity. I still don't know all the effects. Where's my fuel thing at? Thrust to weight basically tells you if the vehicle will lift or not. Okay. Ah, son of a bitch. If below 1, it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, so you essentially get exactly what I just had, which was a whole lot of fucking birthday candles, basically. Super big birthday candles. All right. So we got 7 engines on the bottom. There should be no reason why we can't take off now. Delta V basically tells you how far you can go on the solar system. Oh, okay. I still don't know enough. Like, so far, even in like sandbox mode and stuff, the farthest I've gone was min-miss. Ooh, one gigantic mistake I almost just made was to forget that. We'll give this a try again. You have Kerbal, and this chart you can basically go anywhere. Oh, okay. So it basically tells you exactly what you need to get to each place. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. These two things should be stock, in your honest opinion. Yeah, that would make the game a hell of a lot easier. You can plan a bit better your missions. Yeah, no kidding. That would be fantastic if that came with the game. Oh, fuck. I forgot to do something. Revert flight. Revert to vehicle assembly. I forgot to put the struts. Forgot the struts. How can I forget the struts? The most important part. The only way to keep these friggin' things stable. Alright, now we should be good. I have designed some super fucked up rockets, so I designed one called the Bus. It's just 6 space pods. Its sole purpose is to make it to space and back. And bring my 6 people for my mission. And bring them home. What on earth is this rocket design? This is the ultra noob rocket. Oh fucking Jesus. Oh shit. Oh fucking Jesus. Yeah, alright, we gotta come up with a better design. Yeah, I'm a new player. I'm glad you've resorted to that conclusion, because that is absolutely 100% correct. I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. New plan. New plan. Guys, what's the plan? Should we go back to our old design? Of the Mun rocket? Aerodynamics problem would be your guess? Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let me. Ah, shit. I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna make. Can I do EVAs yet? Yeah, I can do EVAs. The kind of rocket you are building used to work perfectly before the Atmo update. Some fins on the central rocket, if you can, as low down as possible. Okay, some on the central rocket. All right, let's try that. We'll put 6 of these guys in there, just like that. You should separate the science bays and have the pod come back a lot more. Should separate the science bays and have the pod come back. It's more aerodynamically stable on re-entry. Yeah, I'm not planning on re-entering. This is going to be an unmanned probe. So to be totally honest, I don't even... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, what am I doing? This is an unmanned probe. What am I thinking? Fuck that guy. I could save so much weight. Let's see. We'll shave that pod. We'll put... Ah, shit. We gotta separate these things. Put that on the bottom. This guy... I need the reaction wheel. Put the reaction wheel there. That guy there. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Now we're in business. I definitely do not need 12 of those. Just one is fine. Double check. Oh man, look at the difference that made. Let's give this rocket a try now. It'd be more aerodynamic to have a drone core at the top. I don't know what you mean by a drone core. I'm super new. Apparently I'm so new that I didn't even know that asparagus staging isn't even a thing. The drone core is the unmanned probe you put on the rocket. Ah, motherfucker. Revert to vehicle assembly. Are you talking about like the circular probe? Like this guy? Is this what you're talking about? The Probodyne? Because I could do that, I guess. Then I just have to... Asparagus used to be big in older versions when the atmosphere was soupier. Okay. So I guess I am super far behind with my knowledge. Because I don't know a damn thing. Okay, so we'll close that out. Now I need some electrical panels, because I don't have electrical panels anymore. So I have no real need to open this once I get into space. So I'm just going to surround this with electrical panels. This one that I'm using doesn't have SAS. Well, there's an easy way around that. Boom. Problem solved. But fuck, I didn't fix the one problem that I went back there to fix in the first place. And that was... No, I brought the batteries. I got my science base full of rechargeable batteries. What I didn't do, though, was reconnect my struts. There we go. Oh, and I didn't put an antenna. Shit. Flight vehicle assembly. Major fuck up there. Most important parts, and I almost forgot it. Good call on the batteries there, Richie, because that is something that I've forgot like 4 times so far tonight, so. Alright, let's see where we can get to. You're still over engineering a bit. Sometimes going smaller is better. Yeah. Like I said though, I'm still new, so I still don't even really know what the requirements are. Like you said, maybe I should get that mod that you were talking about. And maybe I could even do this with just like, yeah, like half of what I have right now. Try small modifications of this. Yeah, I could probably do something like that. Like adding fins at the bottom. Yeah, because I feel like right now we could probably make it to fucking, I don't even know where, but we can make it somewhere. Add maneuver. Oh yeah, we're going to space somewhere this time. We are definitely going overkill. 100%. You are 100% not wrong. Hold on a second, guys. My restream just closed it on me, so I can't watch what everybody's saying at the one time. You still forget them sometimes? Yeah, man, me too. I'm too much of a noob for this. This game requires too much intelligence. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if we can launch ourselves into an orbit. Do I have multiple streams running? Yeah, man, I'm on YouTube too. If you do want to watch me on YouTube, it is the exact same name as on here. It is Muffin King Gaming. Or if you want to watch on Twitch, it is twitch.tv/Muffin King Gaming. If you're on my YouTube channel and want to watch both. Guys, we might even make it to the fucking sun with this one. As a Dota 2 player says, everything can work. Oh yeah. Anything and everything. Alright, we got an orbit. A fucking terrible orbit, but we got an orbit. Let's see where we can go from here, guys. How much fuel do I have left? Okay, I got a half a tank on that stage, which is good. Let's go to Min-Miss. Or Min-Moose, or however you want to pronounce it. Well, we got some serious re-angling to do here. Hey man, I don't speak Russian, so if you can switch it over to English, that would be fantastic. If not, you're welcome to stay and watch, but let's keep it English. If we could. Alright, guys. We really gotta fix this orbit. Try and get ourselves around 0.0 if I can. Oops. Ah, shit. I was able to do it here, so maybe that's what I'll do. I'll work on my my periapsis and stuff from right here. Are made on the ascending and descending nodes. Yeah, I can't get it to where I need it to be though on the ascending and descending node. When I go to the ascending and descending node, or to this one here, it ends up still too high. See what I mean? I'm still 6.8 and whatever, so. Or not, like I can't get to. What do you do? Where's the chat in the video? The chat in the video is also on my Twitch channel, man. If you want to check it out, it's twitch.tv/Muffin King Gaming. You have to start here, first orbit. So yes, so should I wait until I'm back to the periapsis in order to adjust inclination and declination? Is that what you're saying? Ooh. That's a little too fucked up. Okay. I'm so confused. So we'll do the inclination burns are easier if you do them at A and D N. Okay. So add. We want to make. Ah, shit. Ooh. Okay, so that's perfect right there. Just like that. You don't understand English? That's no problem, man. If you still want to stick around and watch, you're more than welcome. The more people we have watching the stream, the better it is. Appreciate my viewers, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what we can do here. See if we can get this here corrected anyways. I think I still have the little simple corrections turned on. No, I don't know. After each plan, check your PE is above 30,000 km. Okay, what happens if it's not? What happens if it's not above 30,000 KE? So I'm at 38,000 right now. Unless you want to go home early. Yeah, no, I don't really want to go home early. There's no fun in that. No fun in going home early, boys. $70,000. Okay, yeah. So I'm at 101,000, so I should still be okay. 0.8. That sucks. I think I'm still too high, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get to DN and do another correction. So we gotta kind of bring that. That's 5.6, which is not what I want. And I don't want 1.6. Okay. So we'll warp to there. I can still do it now. Ah, too late. How many days do I play? I've been playing for maybe 2 weeks. I bought the game a couple months ago and gave it a shot for like a day. I didn't understand anything, so I quit. But I kind of I enjoyed watching some videos of it, so I really want to learn how to do everything. It took me a while, like almost 2 weeks, just to figure out how to orbit, so. Oop. Alright, so 0.2 is better than nothing. So now, let's see if we can get ourselves an encounter. Yeah, thank you so much for that follow, man. Appreciate that. Pretty good for 2 weeks. That's what I'm aiming for anyways. I'm not aiming for perfection, just good enough. That's all I need, is just good enough. That's not quite the encounter I need. Right about... Here we go. Okay. Alright, so we've got our approach path. Let's warp to there. Around 25 days. Round numbers are not essential. Yeah, no. No, they're definitely not. This is all about guesstimation. There is no precision in my space program. My space program's about as accurate as the North Korean missile program. Language barrier trouble. Ah, that's sorry, man. Hey, just because you don't understand, though, doesn't mean you can't watch, like I said. I don't know a whole lot of Russian. If I did, I would tell you thank you for watching, but... Alright, let's see if we can get this orbit, or this encounter to happen here. Yeah, thank you for the follow, man. Spasiba is thank you in Russian. Yeah, we're trying for Minmus. Except I am out of fuel. So, on to the next stage. So do we have the encounter? We do have the encounter, I think. Or I might have just actually missed it. Let me see if I can slow myself down a little bit. Kerbal Space Program's awesome? Yeah. You're from Poland? Well, welcome to the stream, man. If you're just tuning in, you are watching the biggest noob play Kerbal Space. Ooh, too far. International Space Program. It's more like the North Korean space program, but that's okay. Both are fitting. We've got don't sell yourself short. All right, let's close that maneuver out. And we're gonna warp to here. Kim Jong-un. Yeah, the Kim Jong-un simulator. My missiles are more accurate than his, though. Good. Is that how you say thank you? What I just said? Spasiba. Parrot? No, it's well, I suppose it's sort of the same thing. Parakeet. Click on Mimus and switch to it. Okay, just a second. Focus view. Okay. So what is my goal of doing this? You have parrots too? Nice, man. I've got a parakeet, 2 guinea pigs, and a dog. 35? 35 parrots? Jeez. Here, I thought I had a lot of animals. Here you can see if your orbit is not a collision course with the planet. Okay. Well, that's probably a good idea. Let's warp to there. Oh, son of a bitch. You speak... I don't know what that is. I don't speak Russian, no. Somebody from my Twitch stream told me how to say thank you. Okay, so... Staging mode. Okay, we got comms back, so we're good. And you know curse words too? I don't know a whole lot of anything in Russian. Okay, so let's add a maneuver here. I think I might have just made it too small. There we go. Dota teaches things, man. Yeah, Dota definitely teaches some stuff. Alright, so we're going to get ourselves lined up around this planet. Press backspace. What's backspace do? Is this the planet I'm trying to surround? Oh, now I see it. See if we can bring ourselves in. I kind of fucked that up because I missed my approach. I don't think it's too late. I don't think it's too late. I think we can still do this. Yeah, we're just gonna have to okay, so we got the world's biggest orbit over... Oh fuck, that's over the Mun. I don't want to orbit the Mun. Shit, I fucked that up big time. Technically it's orbit over Kerbal. don't know if I have enough fuel for all these maneuvers, do I? You need to throw some quick save here and there. Yeah, I'm not very good at quick saving. But that's okay. We got this. We got this. We're not fucked up too badly yet. Okay, probably pretty badly. I won't lie. Go maneuver. Yeah, I'm pretty fucked up. You need to burn retrograde. But I can still get the Minimus encounter. It's just going to be a ridiculous orbit over the top. I did what already? No, I orbited, I was set up to orbit, the Mun. It wasn't Minmus. I fucked it up. Burn retrograde. It's hard due to chat delay. The delay should only be a couple seconds, though. I'm broadcasting at a pretty high rate, so. Okay, so we have a ridiculous orbit over the Mun, or over Minmus now. So first thing we need to do is get some science. Let's transmit that and see what we get. About 20 seconds delay. Shouldn't be that long. I'm watching my stream right now and it's, let me see. I'm gonna click on this right now, the mystery goo. About 8-second delay. Eight-second delay from what I can count on the stream. Depends on country too. Yeah, that's true. I am in Canada, so. All right. What are all these things? What's all this stuff do? They're places I have to go? Oh, if you accept missions. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're now orbiting the Mun. We're orbiting Minmus. What's next? Should I go for the heavy rocketry just so... You gotta go? Alright, man. You have yourself a good night, man. Thank you so much for dropping by, and I look forward to seeing you back here again some night soon. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm streaming almost every night, so make sure you drop back again sometime. Should I do the landing struts? And see if we can do maybe a landing? $50 meters a second impact, 12 meters a second impact. What's your guys' thoughts? What should I do now? What do you guys typically unlock? Go periapsis. Let me see. What does a space exploration do for me? It's gonna give me that. The choices. There's so many choices. Or do I bother with the aviation? See, I can't really build planes because I'm terrible at flying them. So many choices, so many choices. What to do, what to do. Oops, wrong place. I definitely don't need the precision engineering yet. Those could do for long range. They'd be so nice to have, but Are those budgies you're hearing? Yeah, it's parakeets. It's only one. He's very talkative. I think I'm gonna go with the option of the struts, because I think that's gonna make it easier for me to touch down on some of these planets, and we can start sending scientists on suicide missions. Let me see, can we hire a scientist? Okay, so we got a scientist. I think what my plan this time is going to be is I'm going to land this guy. We're not going to send a pilot though. We don't want to lose Jeb. We're going to send Dorman Kerman on a suicide mission to probably to the Mun. Actually, we might actually be able to get him back out of it. I just don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to get him back. So it's better that we sacrifice him rather than one of our good guys. Not quite sure why. Okay, there we go. Seven likes have been summoned. 7 likes. Fuck yeah. Let's see what we can do here. We are going to make the attempt at getting okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll put this tank there, and we'll put the Terrier we'll use the struts. I'm gonna put, should I use 4 or 3? Four is probably better. It'll be more stable. Oh, Colt, how you doing tonight, man? You never landed on the moon, but you crashed into it full force. Nice. Well, we're gonna actually try to land on it, but I don't think we're coming back out of it. So this guy's just gonna have to suck it up, I guess. Let's see what we can do here. What do I have in here? Okay, I got some batteries. So he should be good for a little while. Worst case, we'll rescue him off the Mun when we have the science. But on the plus side, he can do us some... shit. You know what? I should do an interstage to Apollo style. I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know enough about this stuff yet. I'm still super new to Kerbal Space. When are you gonna try to deorbit it and bring it to Kerbin? I'm probably not gonna bring this back to Kerbin. Mr. Dornan Kerbin here is going on a what could quite possibly be a suicide attempt to get some samples from the soil of the Mun. He may or may not survive. We may have to rescue him a little further when we become a little more advanced, because right now I'm still figuring the game out and I don't know how to do jack shit. So oh, you meant deorbit the Mun. Oh. We're gonna go do this right now. We're gonna make our way there. God, I'm concentrating hard. You should never drink beer and fly spaceships. Ooh. Very unstable. Max Q? Yeah, I definitely have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, so we should be okay to get ourselves into space here. Don't trust people that say press X. What does X do? Okay. God, that's fucking high. That's not what I want to do. That's much better. X, oh yeah, X shuts off the engine, yeah. Definitely don't want to do that. The space on Kerbin begins at 70,000. Yeah, so 80,000 should be fine for me to do my orbit. So funny that I'm doing random stuff. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, man. This is what 14 days of this does. I'm lucky I've made it to the Mun and to Minmus, but we shall see. Mr. Bob. I think that's his name. He's going on a suicide mission. Well, possibly a suicide mission. We shall see. There's a good chance it's going to turn into a suicide mission anyways. We're even going with old tactics, apparently. My YouTube videos and instructions on how to do asparagus staging that I watched are all outdated. Should I summon six subscribers? Absolutely. Summon them all. The more people we have here, the more assistance I can get. Alright, we're at 83,000. Okay, perfect. Alright. So, the Mun. Doo-doo-doo. This is where we're going. Not quite sure how to get back to my ship, but I think my ship is here somewhere. There we go. Nope, wrong one. Done. Excellent. Tracking station. Thank you very much. Okay, so we've got this guy orbiting Kerbal, which is the one we want to be flying. I kind of fucked up what button I pressed, so. One thing I do need to do before I forget, though, is to extend my antenna. I'm going to set you as my target. Oops. Too much. I rule a lot of accounts. Nice. All right. So. We can make this one work. So we're gonna warp to here. I got so much fuel on board, it's not even sensible. I have way too much. Way more than I need. How you guys all doing tonight, man? How is everybody? Land a bit faster. It's 125 here. Don't worry, I will get there before you do. You have to sign off. Don't you worry. We're about to make some progress. Land a bit faster. You can control mines. Excellent. Okay. Let's warp to our encounter. Dude, what the fuck? My wife tells me she can control my mind too. Hello! What are you guys all doing? Oh fuck. Add maneuver. No, that's Mun? That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to land on Mun. No, oh, Elo's a planet. See, I told you I was a fucking noob. I don't even know all the planets yet. God. I fail at Kerbal Space Science. You can only make planes? I'm lucky I can make anything. Oops. You can also program games. That has nothing to do with... Nice. Yeah, I can't do any of that shit. Warp here. Elo there. The pun. The pun. That should be another planet in here. If we're going to the Mun, we should be able to go to the pun. Think he's getting to the drunk stage? Not quite. He's starting to read different. All right. Let's see if we can get this landing sequence started. In Soviet Russia, Mun land on you. Yeah, that happens from time to time. That happens in Canada too. You got me a surprise. What did you get me? A bigger bird cage? What about some nipples? That's what I want. I want nipples. Mandy hasn't shown up with her. No, Nipples is our dog. What are the first words on the mun gonna be? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what this guy is capable of saying. One does not simply land on the mun. Well, one is simply about to land on the mun. Kerboom. That is probably gonna be, you know what? We're gonna save game. We're gonna be smart. Now that we are all the ways here. We got lots of fuel though, so the plus side is we might even be able to launch this guy back into space and potentially rescue him at a later time. Did you know you're made out of 0.0001% Mars? I have no idea, man. Ooh, shit. I hope you know you never even touch Alt F4 in the game. Yeah, fuck that. That's a good way to like lose all your shit. And never WFN? What does WFN do? Oops. Oh shit. Not quite the landing I was hoping for, but hey, we're on the ground. We might be able to fix ourselves. Kerboom! Good thing we have that quick save. I'm not quite sure how to load my quick save though. How do I do that? Oh yeah, load save. Quick save 1. Let's reattempt. Let's see if we can actually land upright. That will be the goal this time. F9 to return to quick save. Okay. Release the Kraken. Success! Mission accomplished. We are on the mun. Am I gonna have enough fuel to go back? Hell no. I didn't even bring a parachute. You have bad news for me? What is the bad news? You don't have ladders, so you can't plant a flag? Oh, I can get down there, trust me. When it comes time for me to plant a flag, I'm just gonna get them out. We will plant a flag on the mun. Use the backpack thrusters? I don't know how to control the backpack thrusters. But for right now, I need to use some science, because I think I have a limit of 100 science still. So I don't think I can... I think my limit's 100 science anyways. Research science limit 500. Okay, so never mind. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to use it. So let's observe the mystery goo. We'll do a crew report. Transmit that shit for 100. Shift up. Control down. Okay. WAS and D to move. Okay. We can try it. Or I could just tip my vessel over. One of the two. Whichever you guys think would work easiest. Hold on, I need to do a little bit of cheating. I'm gonna get a double for my LOL. We said at the same time, yeah. Quick save is a good idea. So save game, quick save 2. Before I do anything, I'm gonna transmit the data that I have. Get that science. Disengaged? Are my batteries dead? Oh yeah, I'm totally out of batteries. So I guess while we're doing that, we might as well go plant a flag. We've walked on the surface of the moon. Ugh. For some reason it's doesn't appear to be working. Speed up and get sunlight. We shall plant a flag. Fucking run. R for thrusters on. Oh, yes. So we have the fucking mun now. You have your own flag on Kerbal Space Program? Close. Come on. Yes, so we will fast forward some time, get some daylight. We should have enough charge now to do some transmissions. Unable to transmit. Maybe... Okay. Let's go to the map. Oh, it's because we're on the back side of the mun. Okay, let's find and... That's fine and dandy. We will... Okay, we'll try to time this a little better this time. Okay, now I should be able to transmit. I think. Why is it? Ah, son of a bitch. Why does it not want to work? Good that I can reverse on my TV. God damn. Alright, there we go. We're getting all of our data. All that science. I think this is the most science I've ever received. I've planted a flag on the moon. You just created a paradox in Kerbal Space Program. How have you managed that? So let's go back to the Space Center. How much science do we actually have now? Let's see, 224. Nice. So what should we get with our 224? If my rocket is standing still on the launch pad and I hack the speed to 1,000 meters per second, what direction will the rocket go? Probably nowhere. It'll probably just explode. So you can't move it? What should I unlock, guys? You guys are the experts. The Kraken will do the job. What's the Crampotron docking port? The docking shit is good for satellite. What's going to be good for landing on planets? Because like I could get the docking... Yeah, I'll get the docking ports. So that'll be good. And should I also get the advanced construction? Unless you're flying to Minmus? Well, we don't really need to go there because we've already been there. If you want to fly to farther planets, get advanced construction. Okay, so we won't get that one yet. Or should I do... With the docking sports, you can DPO. You can do space stations? Yeah. So... maybe I should do a space station. I assume this could be considered a part for a space station. Get heavy rocketry. Okay, heavy rocketry it is. Alright, that was a little bit inappropriate. That is not something that I condemn on my, or not something that I promote on my channel, so that will be blocked and removed. Let me see. Yeah, big ones go far. Alright. I never even bothered, actually. I should go back for a second because I never even checked to see how I was doing on funds. I gotta see what research is available because the money is getting low. These guys are getting demanding. I don't want to help these guys. They all want crazy flights. What do they think this is? Yeah, please don't. Build a new orbital station. That can support 5 Kerbals in orbit. Okay, let's try that one. Let's try to build a space station and get ourselves $37,000. Nobody can tell so many explosions that it drowns out the fireworks. Yeah, actually, speaking of explosions, I should check around here just to see if I have any parts that I can pick up. No, I don't. Fun fact, I use an airsoft rocket launcher to blow away the shell of the food my budgies eat. Nice. Is this thing a parachute? No, it is definitely not a parachute. This will be the shell of what we're going to put into orbit. As our orbiting thing. Let me see. We'll toss that on there. We'll nice. Am I going to build ISIS? I don't know if I'm going to build ISIS, but I will certainly try to build the world's worst space program. The ISS. We'll see. We'll see what happens. This is going to be the start of whatever it is we're going to build. We'll be right here. I don't know how this whole docking port thing works, but I don't even know where it is. Should put that reaction wheel right there. You have bad experience with parakeets? They died? Yeah, that's not good. All right. I see you need luck. We shall see. We shall see. Right now, I have that reaction wheel in the wrong place. Maybe I'll put a docking pod on the side. We'll put the clampotron. We'll put one right here. Okay. So maybe I'll put one science pod on here. You want to build a personal submarine in real life, but it costs about 2,000 euros. I'm sure it'll probably cost more than that. One of your budgies is called Tron. Nice. Mine's called Beans. €2,000 is all you need. I'm sure you can get it somewhere. Let's see if this guy is gonna get us to where we need to go. And maybe I'll scrap one of those. I don't think that's gonna be enough. Go fly to Duna. Well, I'm gonna try to put this space thing here in orbit first, and we'll see where we go from there. €2,000, yeah. Double that if you want to count it in Canadian. That's what stream teaches us. Now I'm afraid of North Korea. This thing needs some super struts. Maybe I'm gonna... You know what? Too much fuel. This thing is way too big. Yes, the struts. Yeah, I thought you were from the Netherlands. Alright, let's see how we do. Trial and error, trial and error. Here we go. Will we make it to space? That is the question. No, we will not. We're gonna blow up on the launch pad. But hey, whoever was on board lived. Alright guys, this is actually going to conclude where we stream tonight. We will be back, not tonight, but on Saturday night we will be back for a stream, probably all day on Saturday actually. We'll stream all day Saturday. So right now, this is going to be me signing off for tonight. Thank you so much you guys for watching and helping me out tonight. I appreciate it very, very much. You guys have yourselves a very great night. Night everybody.